Come into my castrum. Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say that they're being held at Castrum Sentry. So let us convene at the Revenant's Toll in Mordana. 'Tis as good a place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east and then south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Well, lucky for us, I actually managed to attune that crystal. Because I love exploration. We might be able to find some good weapons here too. Probably better than what we've been seeing at Lenoska. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry, and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yalms of the walls undetected. If the Gallians were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Aye, it has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Why, I have a mind to walk through the front door. The front door? I will disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. Heh, that's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Glaumont. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire, and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I have no doubt that he wants to be of aid. Ida and I shall reconnoiter Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Bragarn. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you are not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Ishtala. And you're beginning to remind me of Papalimo. Are they bickering? Why are they bickering? Yeah, I could see about some wares in this place too. See if there's any like good armor and axes and stuff. I have like a good amount of money too to spend to prepare myself. Looking for Glaumut, are you? Well, you found him. Whoever you are. Eh? You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry, and you need my help? Huh. Something tells me we're gonna get along just fine. Okay. Getting even with Garlemald. So you have friends at Castrum Sentry what want for rescue? That Slaff-born knows me too well, you can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass an opportunity to get back at the Horsons. But enough about me. Let's talk about strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you'll need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt. Oh, pardon. That was a very dry burp. You need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends were to think where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the marbles, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going, and Godspeed. Ooh, inspect the drainage pipe. Is that... Oh, wow. Is that right at the fog fens? Here's the Tangle. Got some giant marbles. They definitely do want to kill me. But I am fast to escape. There's the drainage pipe. So, do we actually, like, start from here? Or maybe. Oh! Hi, buddies. They're giant-ass mosquitoes. What? This wasn't part of the script. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Also, I just realized too that probably shouldn't be like recording as much. I still need to make room for my my storage. I'm sure it's good enough, but like I should be careful. Ahem. The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The Elizin get on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder why is the Tribuna so obsessed with this Minfilia woman. They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus her yourself? As well to try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations. And the footfalls grow fainter until it's silent. And I guess that's all we could ever muster. Alright, back to the Revenant's toll. 'Tis good to see you again, Brigon. I'm given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So, Minfilia and the others are indeed at Castrum Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Okay. Good work, Brygarn. As Alfinode has already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Glaumundt is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparations of my own. Minfilia and the others are counting on us, Brygarn. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. Drowning out the voices. While Glaumundt goes about devising his plan, we need to see to some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short of armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. Oh, so mean like an EMP? The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hillside cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the selfsame energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run down into a few. Oh. Okay. They expect us to do everything in this friggin' plan. I hope your plan is foolproof. Alright, we're good. Locations. Here we go. Prime locations. Let's use it on here. Oh. It kind of makes like that the Prowler theme. And it's like just a little dot. All right. Perfect. Now I have to do it 4 more fucking times. Wait, is there not a location in this spot? Well, maybe if I go to this one, it'll show more of it. Oh, you little... You know what? I think Popcorn needs my help. There we go. Alright, where were we? Nope, not this time. Oh yeah, there's one location here. Boom. Wait. Boom. There we go. No readings for that one. Is there like one? Oh, I see one. Like just within that spot. I see how you're standing there. Like you're trying to bait me. I see what you were doing. It's not gonna work. Fuck you. Yeah, the so-called Warrior of Light needs a part-time job. Alright, there we go. Now that just leaves one more spot. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Of course it is. Wait a minute. Oh, I see it. Alright, cool. Didn't have to take me on a friggin' destruction mission here. You have the readings? Excellent. Let's see the numbers. Yes. 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Brigarn. Ugh. Oh, thank you. Ugh. Blech, blech. Alright then. Acting the part. Oh, you get an Imperial Salute emote. Oh, that's cool. So we had to really play the part. Clean the wax out of your ears now, cause there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan's to have you enter Castrom's Sentry all decked out in Imperial duds. But the disguise is more in just the clothes you're wearing. You gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself. But it's best you learned it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Castrom's Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Really? Okay. Actually, yeah, I think I've been here before. Oh yeah, no. I definitely have been here. Because I was doing my Maelstrom or hunting log in this, and I was also, like, grinding my Chocobo in this area, because they were, like, very high leveled. Ah, shit. Okay. So much for low profile. Yeah. So much for that cover. Nothing to report, sir. We have received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols are increased. Yeah. Sure. That's how you do it. Alright then. Oh my god, someone has a behemoth for a mount. I would want that. I'm pretty sure that's like in the store or like post-game. So, did you manage to learn the Imperial salute? No. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. Alright, cool. Did I just do my materia animation? Did I just see that? Dressed for the conquest. These are shitty garments. They're level 1 though. I guess it's supposed to be an outfit. You were called Brigarn Mistral, yes? I have heard of your plight from my friend Glaumut. As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrom's Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourself as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort of to whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. So we had to kill them, take their clothes, and then call it a day. The fortified area before Storm Sentry never lacks the Imperial patrols. It ought not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear. 1 for each member of the infiltration team. Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Okay. Right, that should be it. Well, now I'm just being silly. Do I want to go until I see a dungeon? I guess we'll just have to see. I mean, we did get the parts, so let's see what... Wait, do I have to dress? Oh, I have to wear them now. Okay, let me see. Should be... I probably have to sort this out. Is this it? No, it's not actually. Wait, actually, I think that inventory is full. Let's see. Yeah, my inventory is getting a bit full. I'm gonna have to throw away some stuff. Probably this. Were you able to attain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? I was just about to sell it, but I only just discarded 1 thing. No worries. Damage, as I had suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the blacksmith Eganolf at the Diamond Forge in Rowena's House of Splendors should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead and have been assured that he is expecting you. Worry not, we have already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. He's located up north here. Look at the gear, you should say which class could only use it. Let's see. Any lower level of that class gear you can get rid of. Yeah, that's true, but I also have this stuff for, like, my, my Disciples of Hand and Disciples of Land jobs, too. So it's gonna get a bit confusing which ones I actually need to get rid of. That shouldn't be of worry for now. So you're the adventurous Sark Malark sense, are you? I've been waiting for you. Now let's see what you got for me. Hand them over. Yeah, definitely when it comes to crafting and blacksmithing and stuff. I see. Ah, yes, I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. After all, I owe your friend Sark Lamarck a favor or two. Took good care of old Eganolf back in the days before I fell in the old Rowena, he did. Did you know he is the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did. But I suppose he always felt the adventurer's life calling him. But here I go blabbering on where there's work to be done. Just hold your horse birds for a moment or two, and the great Eganolf would have your gear looking good as new. The way I did it was I repaired all the gear and got rid of the ones that was repaired. Yep. Repair it and then sell it. And there you have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind you, but from what I hear, that's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sark Malark my regards, will ya? Thank you. These will do nicely. The repaired one is what your classes are equipped with. Yeah. Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Hell yeah. Look at them. Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Agonulf never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness. Foreigners in fact form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of the land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips the rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I am full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale. But believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. We know who you are. Fool me twice. Glaumund has finally devised a plan to appropriate a suit of magic tech armor. Good work getting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of magic tech armor. Now, from what I've seen, Castrum Sentry deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's Toll. So hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of the old false intelligence. Told them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. Tain't far from the truth, now I come to think of it. Any road, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up until now. What you do need is approach one of these patrols, dressed up in your shiny tin suit, alert them to the enemy's presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near to Revenant Toll as you can. Like it as not, though, they be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use this smoke signal. Filch fresh from an Imperial scout. They'll come running when they see that. And when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there is a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along and don't forget to salute. Alright, I feel like I should be wearing the garments now. Wear this. And wear this. Yeah, I look the part now. Yeah, I look the part. Okay. So just find the bastard. Give him the old salute. Let me see my emotes. I think that was supposed to be a barrier, or I think the magic is, or the magic tech is flowing. That looks like it's them right there. I think I need to get off my chocobo. They don't want to suspect that too. Hey, buddy. Are you kidding me? Wait. Get out of here. You stupid, you stupid mud puppy. Get out of here. We're busy here. Ahem. Give me a second. I did read the script. Ahem. Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging by your description, they are well beyond the perimeter, but I will not have it said that I was remiss. You return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should aught go awry, use your smoke signal to call us. Use the smoke signal at a specified location. Oh, wow. At a specified location. Alright, don't mind my chocobo. Thank you. Come again. Don't mind my chocobo. He's not part of this. Yeah, this seems like a good spot. Oh. Okay. Well, let's proceed then. I don't know if this is actually the start of the fight, or the start of our plan. I hope you don't mind my joining. Seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry, I thought it best to be on hand. Ah, there she is. This is the place. But where's the enemy? Sir, over there! Yoo-hoo! Send in the Reaper. Let us make an example of these insurgents. Oh boy. A Magitech Reaper. Oh my god, Sid is actually helping us. Oh, Jesus. I hope I'm prepared. I have to defeat this giant mech. So it's actually called a Reaper. Like a Magitech Reaper. That's insane. Oh, they're driving it. Oh, wow. Oh, God. I'm sure I can just defeat this guy first. Ugh. Damn it, the armor has gone into overdrive. If you value... Oh. Well, that's already too late. Never mind, that did the trick. I'm sure we can defeat it. There we go. Now we can take care of the rest. Boom. Let's go. I take it Sid is supposed to take one of those Reapers. Yeah. We take one of those and keep it to ourselves, and we can, like, duplicate it. At last, our very own suit of Magitech armor. Not wishing to look a gift of Chocobo in the beak, it does seem rather the worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course. But looking past that, I say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. But aren't those things protected by thick armor plate? They are, yes. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting until it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh, I heard that. A hall has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That is where we'll carry out our repairs. Look for us there, Brygarn. Yeet! It just like throws him into the stratosphere. Oh wow, okay. So they kind of look like chocobos, that's true. That is actually pretty cool. Can we... I'm pretty sure you can have them as mounts. I just realized, I put this stuff on, do I even remember what I wore? You know what, that guy was right. Well, good thing I came prepared, because I think I could just do this. Yeah. Because I never updated the set. And if I do believe, I had like a brown jacket. It was the one thing that was missing in my inventory. Alright, we're back. Fool me twice. The Magitech armor. Sid and the others took it inside. Go on in and join them. Oh, this is where Sid's workshop's gonna be. Oh, that's cool. Haha, look at that. So I guess this is gonna be their main hub area. We've now had the time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. We needn't worry though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend and they will think of naught else till the job's done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. Oh. My inventory's full. Okay. I might as well store stuff in my chocobo bag. Every little thing she does is Magitech. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the Machina's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge has subsequently ascertained that the Magitech core which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordana. But all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, will ya? He'll explain the details to you. He's right over here. As I believe, the chief has already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the dunderhead maintenance engineers of Castrum Sentry had remembered to replace their cores, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there is a solution. To substitute the Magitech core with a mammoth heart. In case you don't know, a mammoth heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate mammoth heart with the Goldsmith's Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Olda and collect it. Oh, and pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No? Well, they typically cost something in order of, I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. You motherfucker, you mother... you motherfucker, Pergaluma Burton. Hello there. Come to collect a mammoth heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have. A heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payments? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphinode's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that his manservants would be coming to collect it. Hey, what do you mean by that? Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphino has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The goldsmith's guilds wouldn't dream of charging him. But here's the mammoth heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. I'll give him compliments, alright, for calling me that. Alright, here's your heart. Hey, so we know you're like one of the only person that can find a primal, but you're kind of like a manservant to me right now. Do you have a mammoth heart? I can't wait to see how if it works. I'm feeling a bit more and more like self-aware about the scions now. Hurrah! Thank you so much. But this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Actually, it was free. Free of charge? Courtesy of Alphino? Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. I swear during a Realm Reborn, they just straight up use you. Yeah. I do remember when I first went to Ul'dah and stuff, like Thancred wasn't much of help, trying to help me solve the mystery with Ifrit. She's ready. Magitech armor, engage. Or not. She just needs a loving tap, I'll wager. Alright. Perfect. Yes! She's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces. Brygarn, would you care to do the honors? I was gonna say, carry that big thing, or do I just have to drive it? Oh, okay. Well, we're suddenly here. Hop into the pilot seat and we'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder, as far as up as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. Is this to learn about flying Oh. Okay. Huh. Oh my goodness. I guess this is learning how to, Okay, maybe not as I thought, but, excuse me, excuse me. Never mind, this is probably not like a flying mount. I think I just... No anomalous movements evident from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and then sprint north, quick as you can. Wait, sprints? Do I... Oh. All mounts can fly once you unlock the requirement to, including your chocobo. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I guess I don't have it unlocked yet. Link joints absorbing all impacts without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back. Now, maybe this thing can attack. Or not. Wait, no, they're gonna attack me. You unlock flying in a Realm Reborn once you complete the base. Okay. So during post-patch, you can fly around. I'd love to see what kind of mounts I can try and get. Oh, they were just down here. I thought I had to jump over. The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. I guess that was no different from a chocobo itself. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be. And I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition, and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitech cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts only enable automata to process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like the part of the team. In which case, we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. That's right, because we gave it a heart. Oh my god, it lives on its own. Oh, whoops. I don't need a fellowship. Ugh. Oh, bye, popcorn. Welcome. I didn't know this thing could talk, or be alive. Click. Sure. Click. If it's easier for you, you can just type out the command like welcome. Well, I had to like target the thing first and then look for it, but I guess you're right about that part. I could just type it out, but I think I would have to be in like... probably in the tell chat, maybe? I guess I did say an hour ago that I was gonna do, like, stop it there, but I'm determined. Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I vulcaned myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting it to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy? No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times, and wholly impractical during battle. Using a mammoth heart in place of a worn Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Imperials! They've come for the armor! Uh-oh. Damn it! They have us cornered! Oh shit. There's the Reaper! Taken by the traitor Garland! And is that the Icon Slayer? Oh, bollocks! Call for reinforcements. Uh-oh. The hells you will. Boop. We've located the stolen Reaper. Requesting immediate assistance. Respond. Respond! It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland! No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it! Bloody hells. Brygarn, protect the armor at all costs. Let's see if we can try. Oh boy. Duty commenced. No, get back here. I think, come back here. Yeah, no, you're damaging this thing. Come on. Or I think I'm, like, damaging it myself. Jesus, okay. I'll take care of the big guy. No. Oh, god damn it. No, I had to take care of that guy. Did you just push me away? There. Good lord. Alright, now we can take them on. I couldn't, like, attract them. I think I didn't have Defiance on, that's why. Alright, thank you. Good lord. Yeah, I think I just didn't have that on. I thought they were smarter. Yay! Hooray! Yay! Huh? Chief, look! She moved! And now she deigns to grace us with her presence. It took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castrom's sentry and rescue our comrades. Oh. Did you spray paint it? There, the finishing touch. Aw. That must be their symbol. The Garland Ironworks. If you're gonna take a rest, I recommend taking it before you do the next main story quest duty. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. The upcoming main story quest duties are like 20 minutes long each. You know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm definitely gonna take a stop here after I finish this one. The servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let us see to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is as good as new. We're as prepared as we're like to get. Alright. We also got mount speed increase. So let's see. Yeah, let's see what this quest. I'll see about this one. How go your preparations, Brygarn? We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Glaumont, you came! I thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women what are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best, It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, it's hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing. She was gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as the best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us. And rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. 'Twas some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get revenge on the Empire, and become an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades I've since gone by, and what I've achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you've already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Glaumont. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? In any road, after you've got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire. And don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But somewhat tells me I won't be going hungry for a while, with everything you've got planned. And you're sure that will satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire. 'Tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. There's some as will call me a cravern, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not to keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Rhalgr give you strength.
Yeah.
Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius's ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of Castrum Sentry, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready, and don't you forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. I have to wear that shit again? Ah, I have to wear that stupid garns again? Okay. Well, at least I know now that I've already updated my armor in the character, so I don't need to save it or anything. It seems like they're already gone.